Prudential Insurance began using this landmark rock in its ads.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
The ancients thought lead and this, SN, were different forms of the same metal.
Player 3. You are correct. Contestant 3, it's your turn.
The Hall-Heroult process is used to produce this light metal, the most abundant in the Earth's crust.
Anyone? All right, player 3.
A series on the periodic table is named after this element, symbolized AC.
Player 2. That's it, exactly. Your choice, player 2.
On August 17, 1896, gold was found in Bonanza Creek, a tributary of the Klondike, in this present territory.
Here is the correct response. Okay, player 2.
U.S. triple jumper James Conley won the first Olympic gold medal at the Games in this city.
And to finish the board,
England's first autos were built in this city, famous for Lady Godiva's ride.
Here is the correct response. Well, that brings us to the end of the first round.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
I have 1,300, player 3 is 500, player 2 is 100.
Now it's time for the double Jeopardy round. And now the categories for the double Jeopardy round.
films of the 90s, famous Americans, apostles, far away, Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals, women's firsts.
Player 2, you go first.
In 1994, Silent Fall introduced this teenage beauty who became a star in Stealing Beauty.
Anyone? It's your turn, player 2.
In the wee hours of an April morning in 1775, this silversmith warned, "The British are coming."
Player 1. To be sure. Player 1.
In 1845, the remains of this frontiersman and his wife Rebecca were moved from Missouri to Kentucky.
Player 2. Regrettably, no. Anybody? Player one, your turn.
Callao, the port of Lima, handles about 3/4 of this country's imports.
Here is the correct response. Your choice, player one.
Venice is known as the queen of this sea.
Player one. Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately. Here is the correct response. Okay, contestant one.
In this Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, an actress becomes the most powerful woman in Argentina.
Player one. That's it. All right, pick again.
On June 19, 1997, it surpassed A Chorus Line as Broadway's longest-running show.
All right, pick again.
Hattie LuPone, Glenn Close, and Betty Buckley have all played Norma Desmond in this show.
Anyone? Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
In 1900, Margaret Abbott wasn't teed off when she became the first woman to win Olympic gold in this sport.
Player one. Yes, indeed. All right, pick again.
By dog sled in 1986, Anne Bancroft became the first woman to arrive here with no outside help.
Anyone? Player one. Good guess, but no. Anyone? Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Anne Shaw Carter, the first woman rated to pilot this type of craft, is a member of the Whirly Girls.
Player one. You are correct. All right, pick again.
In 1976, this former child star became the first woman named Chief of Protocol for a U.S. president.
All right, pick again.
This first woman to head the Motion Picture Academy won Oscars for Dangerous and Jezebel out of 10 nominations.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
From 1992 through 96, Ted Neely toured in a revival of this musical. He played the title role on film.
All right, pick again.
Characters in this musical include Dinah, the dining car, Belle, the sleeping car, and Greaseball.
All right, pick again.
This administrative capital of South Africa was the capital of the former province of Transvaal.
Anybody?
All right, pick again.
Jesus told him, "I am the way, the truth, and the light."
Player one.
Good guess, but that's wrong.
Anybody?
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Jesus told him, "Fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men."
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Jesus found him sitting at the receipt of custom, which means collecting taxes.
Player three.
Yes. Player three, you choose.
Considered the first called, he's also alphabetically first on the lists in the New Testament.
Player three.
That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
Luke said Satan entered into this apostle.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Daniel Day-Lewis starred in the 1996 movie adaptation of this Arthur Miller play.
Player one.
No, that's incorrect. All right, pick again.
Gina Davis and Susan Sarandon take the ultimate road trip and meet Brad Pitt in this 1991 movie.
Anybody?
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Soon after his father's death in 1743, he went to live with half-brother Lawrence at Mount Vernon.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
This actress tried to come between Dermot Mulroney and Cameron Diaz in 1997's My Best Friend's Wedding.
Player two.
Right you are. Player two, your turn. Answer? Really double. Player two, your wager, please.
Bette Midler, Diane Keaton, and Goldie Hawn were a trio of spurned spouses in this 1996 movie.
Player two.
Yes, indeed. That takes you into second place. All right, pick again. The answer is a video daily double. Player 2, your wager, please.
In 1898, the Spanish-American War ended when Manila surrendered to General Merritt and this admiral.
Take a look at your monitor.
Player 2?
That's wrong. Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Much of this range that begins in the Arctic and divides Asia and Europe is less than 1,000 meters in height.
Player 3?
That's it exactly.
Player 3, you choose.
Gilbertese, a Micronesian language, is widely spoken in Kiribati, an island country in this ocean.
Anyone?
Here is the correct response.
And to finish the board,
In addition to opening U.S. trade with Japan, he helped found Liberia as a haven for free blacks.
anyone? That's the end of Double Jeopardy.
Let's take a look at the scores.
This is a little anticlimactic, I know, but here goes. Let's see what our category is for Final Jeopardy.
Botany.
Player 2, your wager, please. Player 1, please make your wager. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Here's the Final Jeopardy answer.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Player 2, your question. Sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Yeah, you'll get them next time. Player 1, your question. That's right. And your wager was... That takes you into second place. Your question, Player 3. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Sometimes you get a tough one.